What's up, guys? How you guys doing tonight? It's almost about 1 in the morning on the night before Richmond Regionals, and I was really bored, so I just decided to do a deck profile of the deck I'm running for Richmond. I've been testing it for a while on DN and in real life, and just theorying a lot of stuff, and what to side in, what to side out, what's good against the meta, stuff like that. And so I want to show you guys. For Richmond, I'm playing a good amount of tech cards just because I want to see what I like and don't like going into YCS Rhode Island and the College Park Regionals the following week. So check it out. Let's see. So basically, you got your normal engine. You got two Geargia arsenals. There we go. They're the lone power of the deck. You got three Geargia armor, pretty much one of the best cards in the deck, and three accelerator. This is pretty normal. I only play two arsenal because you don't open like that and armor or something like it gets really cloggy, and just like there's other good openings yeah because I play the Machina engine as well, and after siding there's Thunder King and Cyber Dragon and stuff like that. So two is fine. I play the Machina engine as well. The three Machina gear frame, two fortress, and one cannon. I found this to be a really good, pretty consistent way to run it, and it just works really well. Cannons obviously has its own uses. One Karakiri strategist. I also run the Karakiri engine because it allows you to combo off or wombo combo, as my friend Dylan likes to say, into Bravery to Stardust, or just to being able to flip up your armor and making like double gear down X into Gear Thing into Fortress and just go off. So yeah, Character Engine is pretty good. It also gives you access to Mastery of Landois, which is a really highly underrated card, and Black Rose Dragon. Actually, Landois is really good if you're going up against like Chaos Dragons where they drop Tragodia, Gores, stuff like that. So there's all that. It's also good against Dark World because you can just negate their effects. Then I play two Effect Veiler and one Gores, which I did in the wrong order, but yeah. Two Effect Veiler and one Gores. I don't need Maxi. I side it right now because I think that just Effect Veiler is really good against windups and Geargia. Maxi doesn't do as much because I don't enter Godia, and just like Maxi against windups, they're still going to go off. Against Geargia, you might net one card. It's good against Heretics, even though they like Strike Bouncer, and it's good against Samurai. Plus game two, and I can draw on two Kinetic Soldier, stuff like that. Anyways, on to the spells. I play triple MST right there because it's needed. I tried playing two. I didn't really have room in the side deck, so three seemed to be doing pretty well. I play double pot of duality. Deck has a lot of consistency issues with just like awkward hands with character tuners and accelerators and traps. So trying to alleviate that a little bit. It does make you a little more susceptible to Thunder King, but just being able to help out. It's an easy side out game too. I usually take out one against a lot of matchups because people bring in Thunder King if they don't main it. So it just helps to make your hands balance out better. And then the staples, Dark Hole, or Pot of Avarice, Dark Hole, Monster Evil, and Heavy Storm. My two tech cards for the event that I'm playing right now are one Forbidden Lance and one Soul Taker. I made that Soul Taker as my 41st card. I realized when I was playtesting this deck gets super boned by Thunder King pretty much, or Archlord Christia. It's actually another really hard card to play around. So I decided to main this. It's versatile, it's good out, still good against Shining and Pulsar because Heroes and Chaos Dragons. And then Lance tested like amazing. I did want to play a second one, but I took out the second one for Soul Taker. Just being able to protect Fortress against Bottomless and D-Prison, compulsory evacuation device, which is seeing a huge popularity right now. So one Lance has been solid. Plus it helps you to get over bigger monsters as well. For traps, my traps are pretty standard. Double Bottomless, double Compulse. The secrets are so freaking hot. Double D-Prison, double Warning, Solemn Judgment, and Starlight Road. I don't play Torrential because the deck maintains field presence a lot. I mean, yeah, you can get cute with Accelerator and search back something else, but that just seems like bad because you want to save your accelerators when you're going off into your Gaon X or your Karakiri combos or anything else. Also, Torrential, like Starlight Road is an incredibly popular card right now, so helping alleviate that with only playing Heavy Storm and Dark Hole is like fine with me because I don't need Torrential. I don't really need Mirror Force as much. I tried Mirror Force. I didn't like it a lot because I was usually only hitting one monster anyways, and I would rather play D Prison over that because I can D Prison Card Trooper and Shining and Sangan are the really annoying cards, whereas Mirror Force is just pitiful. So that's that. That's the main. On to the extra deck. I play Chimera Fortress, Big Eye, Shockmaster, Geargia X, Roach, Gemini Pearl, Utopia, Maestro, Photon Pap, Scrap Dragon, Stardust Dragon, Barredo, Beret, Naturally Landois, and this should be a Black Rose Dragon, but I'm getting mine back tomorrow. I didn't like this card at all. Like, I never used it, I never went into it. I went to Black Rose a lot more just because of people's fields getting ridiculous. I don't have a second Geargia X, or I'd probably play it over the Gemini Pearl, but it's been fine just through testing. I've only ever needed once, and then of course Big Eye is just super amazing in just so many matches. Being able to do like brain control, like Snatch Deal is really good. So that's on my side deck. That's probably warrants in the most discussion just because Geargia is pretty streamlined, but my side going into Richmond is double Cyber Dragon. I sided in almost every matchup between that and double Thunder King. Those are probably the two most commonly sided cards for me. I sided Thunder King. I was originally maining Thunder King, but after a while it didn't contribute anything to the deck, and it was a lot easier just to side it in once I sided out either the Machina engine or the Character engine, and get me out to my opponent's Thunder Kings. It's really good against windups. It's really good against Geargia. It's good against pretty much every single matchup, so I bring it in almost every game. Cyber Dragon, I don't understand why people aren't playing this card. It gives you an out the Thunder King. It's, you got Zen Mains and Zen Mighty on the board. You got Geargia X and Character Synchros. It gets over Alias. It's just like, this is a really versatile, good card that lets you get over a lot of stuff. It gives you out some of the most commonly played exceeds. Like, this deck has a huge problem with Zen Mains, too. So I decided to main Compulse inside the Cyber Dragon. So, yeah. Really good card, and that's why I extra command attack. Double Dimensional Fissure. I said that against Dark World, Agents, Scraps, and Plants. And you guys may think Scraps and Plants what, but they're actually really good. I play them on my locals a lot, and they're actually really solid decks. This card owns the Agent matchup because they play Earth and Valor and Max C and Christia and Card Trooper, and Dimensional Fissure is just amazing. It kills that entire deck. So usually when I side this in, I side out the Machina engine. I also side it in the Machina Geargia mirror because I play this. I side out my Machina engine and side in Cyber Dragon, Thunder Kings, stuff like that, and then they can't even resolve their effects, and I'm just beating them down pretty much. Double Goza match against windups, against Samurai, self-explanatory. Double Max C. I didn't really want to play this card. It doesn't seem that good. It hasn't been that helpful, but it's okay. Game 2, Game 3. Against windups, you can make them stop because you have a better chance of drawing in a Valor or Gores or, Goes a Match or one of your outs. You can just control the board with better. Against Samurai, you get enough cards to fight back against the opening Shien, Natural Beast shenanigans. And then against Heretics, it's okay against Heretics. I mean, if you draw into Valor or Gores, you should be alright, but they can still Wombo combo and just Strike Bouncer and all that other shenanigans, and they're just going to beat you anyways. So, you can try, but it gives you an out. Double Roll Decree, Heroes, Chain Burn, Final Countdown, Exodia, any really trap heavy deck. Actually, a lot of decks in this format are 10 to 12 traps, so I may side it in more often than not, but just against the BS decks and against Heroes mainly because they just play a lot. Sometimes I side it against Rapid as well because they, with Lances and their traps and their Evil Zors, it is pretty hard matchup, so, yeah. And some of my tech-ish side deck cards, I side deck Mind Control. I don't like this card at all. I never have. It was terrible at Nationals, and it was terrible in a lot of other events I played. But it's literally one of the best cards in the mirror match. It's just mind controlling their Geargia armor. It's just so devastating. As you flip it, you search Accelerator, you go into Geargia Next, you detach, you search Geargia, and you just beat the brakes off them, literally. And it's just this card is devastating in the mirror. So, really solid. You can also mind control the Geargia X and search out whatever you want. It's really good. One of the best cards in the mirror. I side deck one Kinetic Soldier. I was playing 2, but I decided to drop 1 for my last tech card that I actually really like a lot. That's pretty much the reason why I made this video, because I thought it was really cool. But yeah, you can search this out with Geargia X, so it's not that easy, not that hard to get to in the hero matchup, and then you can just pretty much just sit on it, defense until you get super polyed, which kind of sucks, but it's still good. And also Samurai, of course. My last card, my favorite, I put this in last minute, just I was thinking about flipping my binder looking for something interesting to play, and I came across this card. My body has a shield. Now, if you guys haven't read this card in a while, you pay 1,500 life points to negate a card that will destroy a monster or monster on the field. Why is this amazing? Every single deck right now is siding Nobleman and Crossout. Accordingly, I usually side out a Geargia armor, or I side out one of my accelerators, something like that. But pretty much, this card negates Nobleman and Crossout. This card stops Needle Sealing. It stops Torrential, Dark Hole, Mirror Force, Zenmayo, Adrius here. Like, it's just so good. You can just stop Zenmain. Like, you negate an effective destroy card and you destroy it. So, yeah, like, everyone's talking Needle Sealing, and they're siding in no one to cross out. You just set this, you set armor, and I go, cross out, and you go, suck it, basically. And then they're like, oh, so now actually you out to your armor, and you just proceed to beat the hell out of the next turn. Or if they're smart and you play your character combo where you go armor, double accelerator into Geargia X into Beret Burrito, or Beret Burrito Stardust, either way you get it off, then they can flip the Needle Ceiling or their Torrential on your Watchdog Stone. When you have 4 monsters on the board, you can just flip this and it just becomes a freaking blowout. This card is the same exact thing as Starlight Road. Resolve Starlight Road, you win. You resolve this, chances are your opponent used their last out, and it's just a really amazing card. So I'm gonna try it out tomorrow, see how it does. But yeah. Anyways, guys, that's our video. I'm preparing for Richmond and stuff, and about to go to sleep. I gotta drive down there tomorrow morning. Well, I'm driving to a friend's house and then getting a ride really early, like 6:30, 7 o'clock. So, anyways, enjoy the event, guys. See everyone there. Have a great night. Peace.